Mhm. Fine.
Good evening, everyone. This is Robin Kearney Frazier, the fleet captain. Robin Kearney Frazier with Space Station Requiem. I'm the commanding officer. This is our May 2025 meeting. I'd like to thank Paula for stopping in about an hour ago at one of our other meetings for Guilds of Requiem. It was great having a quick chat with her. I do have to remember to be more specific on my postings, including a link. That was some feedback I got. But we're going to get through what we've got going on. We have some chapter updates coming up. We've got general updates. We're going to explore the dark side of the Force if we can. This is the May celebrations and Star Trek versus Star Wars, who would win, along with some Star Wars trivia. I don't know that we're going to get through all of it because my throat's starting to give out on me, but we'll give it a shot. So Starfleet Command Quadrant 1, we have been consistent on our SPAR 1 reporting. Mike Riley is our interim Starbase 4 commander. Texas is now its own region, Starbase 4. I was joking. Being our own region. They weren't supposed to take me serious, but someone did.
It's fair though. Texas is big.
Texas is big. We have two chapters. We've got Space Station Requiem and we have Jules Verne Station up in Houston. General updates. We need to work on recruit. Our spot as the largest chapter in Starfleet Command Quadrant 1 has been put in jeopardy. There's another chapter bigger than this. They're also very, very active. So those are some things we want to consider going forward, is how can we get more activity with what we do. We do have Operation Teddy Bear Hugs, that if anybody wants to start a similar drive in their area, I'd be more than happy to walk you through it. Conventions or whatever, let me know. I was kind of hoping Kevin might join us. He's our new communications guru, and Jeff Lester's now solely operations. He's currently working on the Guilds of Requiem website first, and then he's going to turn his attentions to the Space Station Requiem site. We will be going back to spacestationrequiem.org as a domain name, so very excited about that. Yep. Merchandise and tariffs. That's a couple questions we've been fielding. You know, are our prices going to go up on the merchandise we offer on our website because of tariffs? Long and short of it, we're not raising our prices. I made sure that every company that we order print on demand from is in the United States. I think there was one that was from Canada, but they have decided to not be with Printify anymore. So I had to find a new provider. One of my goals was to support US. So all of our current vendors are from the US. Now, if they have to raise their prices because they get their t-shirts or cups or whatever from another country, I can't help that. But I currently have no intentions of raising our prices on the website. So, exploring the dark sides of the Force. I cannot find my notes. Long story short, Robin's had a long day. And can't find her notes on exploring the dark side of the Force, probably because I didn't print them out. No, I didn't print them out. Yeah. So, nope, that's a hurricane. We've already talked hurricanes. Right. Oops. That's the level of unprepared I am today. Biggest thing is this is the May. May the 4th will be with you. There's always a 2nd, 5th. Revenge of the 6th. I am the 7th. I'm not quite sure of that one. I think it means like I'm not sure. If you know what that one is, feel free to let me know. And I find your lack of faith disturbing. Those are the big ones I remember. I don't remember number 7, but I know it was there. I've seen references to it, but I'm gonna admit it, I don't get it.
Mm.
So the part that I can do is Star Trek versus Star Wars. I'm versed in that. I don't need somebody to tell me the dark side of the Force is, well, dark. They have coffee and cookies. Stormtroopers, Sand Troopers, Imperial Troopers, Darth Vader, the Sith. I always find it hilarious that Darth Vader and Darth Maul were both supposed to be really bad guys. They have the biggest fan following for Star Wars out there, outside of R2-D2.
Yeah, Star Wars has a lot of, the villains, but Star Trek has the Borg.
This is true. Yeah, I still think the Borg was more terrifying than the Dominion. The Dominion definitely had its
Yes,
way.
that's too.
And it's harder to tell who founder was, but in the end, we won. And unlike some Star Wars ones that I've been watching, good doesn't always prevail.
I like both for what they are.
Yeah.
If I want something that's very science oriented, then Star Trek.
Yeah.
If I want something more space opera, then Star Wars.
Oh, man, I got ahead of myself. There we go. Okay. So, technology. Who's going to win, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek.
I have to go with that too. I mean, the only reason I think that Star Wars would win is just the sheer numbers. You've got the Death Star, you've got all the battle cruisers, what was it? 1 million stormtroopers with another million ready, you're looking at millions of stormtroopers.
I guess the way I look at it is Star Wars has a lot of stuff, and when it comes to technology, when you really look at it, most of Star Wars tech probably couldn't exist.
Well,
where Star Trek can.
Well, Star Trek has better shields, transporters, because Death Star and all them don't have shields, or I don't know. I think there was one episode where they're kind of talking about shields.
I don't think they had shields, but they don't have transporters.
Yeah, they don't have transporters, so we would be able to transport through their shields. Would be my thought.
No, maybe they don't have shields because I don't know. They don't know.
Remember there being shields in Star Wars.
There are shields?
I don't remember seeing there being shields in Star Wars.
Because I know they had shield generators on Hoth.
Well, yeah, the Hoth had the shield generators. I think, now that I think about it, I think 1 or 2 of the biggest ships might have had a shield generator on them.
Which one was it?
They worked different because I think those balls on the Star Destroyers were the shield generators. But
that's true.
You want to pull the light?
Yeah, but I think it was only on the biggest ships, like the destroyers, that had them. I think the tech for that, you could almost seem like Star Wars. Some of their tech was probably probably about 100 years behind. Say, any of the Star Treks for that matter, but really definitely behind Next Generation.
Yeah.
In the way of tech. So yeah, because the one that gets me, as much as I love lightsabers, I don't think they're even remotely feasible.
No.
I've seen some documentaries where a laser sword could be possible. I've seen where this guy hooked up a really powerful power source to a lightsaber type blade. He could cut through things with it. I don't know how well that would work in battle because he was kind of had like a 10-foot tether to the battery. And
Yeah, and the thing is,
he had like 2 or 3 big batteries.
Was the blade part entirely of light, or was it something?
No, it was a metal.
Yeah, see,
Um,
that's why I don't think lightsabers as they are done in Star Wars.
yeah, as they're yeah, I mean, as they're portrayed in Star Wars, no, I don't think they are. Trying to see if I can find that.
Yeah, I think I heard something about it, but it was still limited because you still had to have a structure for
Yeah.
the laser light to be on.
Yeah.
Whereas in Star Wars, there is no structure. The light just comes straight out of the handle and
Yeah,
stops. It's
and
like,
stops.
yeah, that
You
doesn't.
know, where in actuality, if there's a plasma or a laser coming, it's going to keep going. It's got to have
Yes.
a tube of some
Mhm.
sort to contain it. Otherwise, it just keeps going, and you'll be going, "Yeah, hey, let's just cut everybody's head off at the same time. Friend or foe, don't matter." And you got to give Star Trek. Star Trek has replicators.
Mhm.
I mean,
And holodecks.
and holodecks. Well, I don't know how good that would be against fighting Star Wars, but
Well, true, but hey, I think there have been a couple of episodes where holodecks have been used to contain problematic people
well, the thing is
in a
with
deceptive ways.
Moriarty, he was a hologram to begin with.
Yeah, but
Not-
I think there were a couple times, maybe it was on DS9, where they coaxed somebody into a hollow room or holodeck,
Mhm.
them not knowing that that's what that was, and then they were stuck.
Well, there's a first contact with Picard and the Borg in the holosuite, and Dick Tracy.
Yeah. So holodecks can be useful beyond entertainment.
Yeah, but when you're throwing things at another ship,
yeah. I guess it depends on if the enemy is on ship or not.
yeah,
As to whether or not you can use the holodeck
yeah.
accordingly.
So how would we combat the Force itself? As Trekkies, what would we throw at them, to say, no, your Jedi ways don't work on me?
Well, in the prequel movies, they could measure the midichlorians, which gives you an idea of how much force somebody can use, because that can be measured.
Potential.
I would say that force in and of itself could probably be measured similarly, and you use the science of measurement and data collecting of energy, and then you would counter the energy, just like you would counter the energy weapons and whatnot that are on Star Trek. They've even found ways to counter, let's see, there have been episodes where they've found ways to counter like psychic abilities, and stuff like that. So, and you could almost say, in a sense, you could almost say the Force is telekinesis. It's similar to telekinesis. And in Star Trek, they have countered things like telekinesis using science.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they could counter the Force.
Give me a second here.
They'd have to study it for a little bit first, but
Yeah, it'd definitely be its own department of science.
Mhm.
To combat it.
Yeah, those aliens, those ones that were like the Greek gods in the first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of force kind of things.
but didn't we find that at the end that it was just a computer?
Oh, they were just using.
Yeah, they were just using technology, or no, or what? Or was Adonis? He was an alien, wasn't he? In the original series.
No, yeah, they were using a machine to do
Yeah.
that.
Mhm. But there are psychic abilities within Star Trek.
Yeah.
You have the betazoids. Um uh theirs is mostly more understanding feelings and stuff like that, more empathetic type. But I'm pretty sure there
I
have
don't know. I
been
mean, isn't the force almost itself a form of telepathy? I mean, because if you look at telepaths,
it's a combination of telepathy and telekinesis.
yeah.
And
Didn't
positive.
Babylon 5 kind of explore that a high enough level telepath would be able to do things?
Yes. Babylon 5 did, and I know Star Trek did. I think Next Generation dealt with it. Voyager did with Cass.
That's true. She was able to move things.
Um,
I didn't think she was a mind reader. I thought she was just an emotions, an empath.
She was empath, and I think she had some minor telekinesis also.
Okay.
And then her abilities grew, but I don't think she ever got to the point of being able to read minds. It was more the empathy, and then I think her telekinesis increased also.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. So Star Trek has explored things similar to the Force.
Yeah.
So they'd have countermeasures for it.
Yeah. So the next big question, Death Star or the Borg?
The Borg is hard. The Borg has proven to be harder to defeat.
Sure.
Now, to be fair, the Death Star, when it was built, the guy who designed it purposefully designed a flaw.
Yes.
Now
I don't think the Borg have a flaw.
If he hadn't put that flaw in, who knows? There might have been another one, just because when you create something because you are human,
yeah,
there'd probably be a flaw anyways.
Yeah.
But that one was purposeful.
Yeah. Well, and then you got to realize with the Borg, and yes, we're both playing both sides here.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us has a strong it's Star Trek all the way, Star Wars all the way.
But
we love both. But I would think that the adaptability of the Borg cubes, it's got the super razor work and try to destroy a big shot. I would think that would work on the first Borg cube, and then after that it wouldn't work again. Or maybe 2 Borg cubes. The Death Star showed up at the Battle of Wolf 359.
Yeah. No, the Borg would adapt, and then they would take the Death Star and use that tech along with the rest. Yep.
All right. Hi, Mikey. I thought I saw her ding dong in. Yeah, no? Okay.
I am so sorry. I had an
the only way to go against the Borg is to be completely unpredictable.
Yeah.
And that's near impossible.
So the third Star Trek versus Star Wars. The ideologies. which one has the superior, I guess, hope for the future?
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Because Star Wars is still, a lot of Star Wars is still kind of the Wild West.
Yeah.
Coruscant
Well,
is probably the nicest part
uh-huh.
of Star Trek, that and Naboo,
Uh-huh.
but there's still a lot of conflict, capitalism, politics, very
Yeah.
similar to what we have now.
Well,
Whereas
yeah, I
Star
mean,
Trek,
the rebels are fighting against the I can't say the word.
yeah, the
They're
Empire,
fighting against the Empire, you know, and what
Mhm.
it stands,
and
the
then later
Republic.
against the New Order.
Yeah.
Whereas Star Trek, for the most part, most of the area of space where Earth, where our solar system is kind of central to, has become mostly conflict free.
Mm-hmm.
So, Romulans occasionally,
Yeah.
Klingons occasionally, but
Yeah, but you know, and they reached that point because of diplomacy, and I think that's something that Star Wars lacks. You know, they like when we first meet Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, they're there to negotiate trade droids or with the Trade Federation on behalf of Naboo. So what do? They send in the droid bots to, you know, cut them down. That's that's not negotiating. Well, I mean, in a way it is, but you know, it's not.
There is a theory that the actual villain, that the Jedi were the actual villains.
I've seen that theory too, that the Jedi were actually the bad guys.
They were like Big Brother.
Yeah,
government overreach. The whole shebang.
Well,
I could see that as a possibility, I guess.
In episodes 1, 2, and 3, I really think that the Jedi Order feels that they are superior to everyone. Their way is the right way, the only way, and if you're not a Jedi, well, on you.
Yeah. Of course, that's and some people go as far to say the Sith were the good guys, but I don't see the Sith as the good guys either. I think everybody else was stuck between
too.
Yeah, they were stuck between the Jedi and the Sith.
Yeah.
The Jedi, yes, they help people, but they also screw things up along the way. The Sith just screw things up.
So, I mean, I guess it boils down to that Star Trek is building a better future. We have hope that our future is going to get better. Where Star Wars is all about fighting for freedom. Not necessarily about fighting for what is right, but fighting for freedom.
Yeah, which
there's also the argument that, you know, the rebels, you know, thought they thought the world was going to be better under their rule. And really it was, you know, just as bad almost.
Yeah. That's why the First Order came up.
Yeah. Who's ready for some
trivia? The New Order. Whatever. Trivia.
When am I ever ready for trivia? Like never.
Well, it's Star Trek and it's Star Wars. I mean, because this is the May, so we're not doing Star Trek trivia. I'm going to start out with the easy questions first. You should
questions for you guys.
Oh, Mikey gets this one. What is Luke Skywalker's home planet? Maybe she won't.
I'm telling you guys, I am so bad. Like, I do need to watch all of the movies again. I have never seen episode 1, 2, and 3. I saw the originals, 4, 5, and 6 when I was a teenager.
And so we need to have a movie marathon.
Yeah, that's it. We really
yes. And you got to put Rogue One in between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I
Um,
didn't even know that. Yeah.
Luke's home planet was Tatooine.
Yes.
Okay. And you know what's really sad? I play Monopoly Go.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what the theme is right now?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. This one might trip some people up. But Mace Windu, lightsaber, is the
I
only
know that
color of
one.
this one. What color is his lightsaber?
Purple.
Purple. Yeah.
Purple. Because
and
Samuel
who's-
L. Jackson insisted on a purple lightsaber.
So I didn't hear the first part of the question though. What was it?
Samuel L. Jackson, Mace Windu, has the only lightsaber of this color.
Gotcha. Okay. I actually did read that, but I did not remember that it was his.
That was purple. That was actually in his contract. That he
Yeah,
wanted a
that's what I read.
That was
Yeah,
his
I was
only
like-
agreement. His only caveat is I want a purple lightsaber.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't remember where I read it, but I read it and I'm like, that is actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to add it to canon.
Yeah.
The original canon pretty much only had blue, red, and green.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I think was with the books they added white, yellow, and orange, I think.
Orange.
Then
I know
Mace
there was
Windu
yellow
was
and white.
Ahsoka was white.
Yeah.
And then of course Mace Windu had purple.
Yeah.
And now we have pretty much all the colors of the rainbow. And now because of the dark saber, we have a black one as well.
Yep.
And that's in Mandalorian.
Oh, nice. Careful. You okay?
Yeah. Allergies.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Mhm.
I was at an outdoor market today. I'm suffering.
Mhm.
I think that I don't know what's up with mine, but it's been bad. So who built C-3PO?
Who's what?
Who built C-3PO?
Wasn't it Luke Skywalker's uncle?
It was actually his dad.
Oh, his dad.
And
Okay, well, it was a
Anakin.
relative. I got a
You
relative.
knew it was a Skywalker.
C-3PO.
Yeah. But it was still wrong, Mikey.
You could have just said a Skywalker.
Right? I don't know which one I put one.
Okay, going back to episode 4, New Hope. What message does Princess Leia send to Obi-Wan Kenobi?
You are our only hope.
There you go.
Mhm.
All right.
Yay! Got one.
Woohoo! I bet you she'll get this next one too. What? I could be wrong. No, you should know this.
Okay.
What species is Chewbacca?
He's a Wookiee?
Uh-huh.
He's a
He's a Wookiee in the
Wookiee.
Force.
He's a very hairy creature.
When my brother had all the Star Wars figures and all, and I wanted to play with him, I always wanted to play Chewbacca, but he said, "No, you're Leia." I'm like, it's not fair. I want to be Chewie. Dang it!
I had to be Yoda. I wasn't allowed to be Leia because I wasn't a princess, and therefore I had to be Yoda.
No, I was a girl,
Or
so I had to be
I could be
princess.
R2-D2.
No,
Just because he
I
didn't
think
want to listen to me talk, so all I could do.
My
is go, beep,
brother
beep,
pretty
beep,
much
beep.
only had Chewie, Han, Leia, and I think C-3PO. I think those are the only ones he had at the time. I remember this, and I wanted to be Chewie. He said, "Nope, you're Leia." I'm like, I don't want to be Leia. I want to be Chewie.
Okay, ready for the medium hard ones?
okay.
Mhm.
Mikey, you're probably not going to know this one because if you haven't seen it,
Yeah,
maybe off some trivia may have seen it. What was Finn's Stormtrooper code in The Force Awakens?
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I definitely don't know.
One that like F177 or something like. No, not 77.
It's FN. That's where he got Finn.
FN. I think there's sevens in his number.
Yeah. 2187.
2187. I couldn't remember the numbers.
So I'm not sure if you're going to know this one or not. I had to look it up to know the answer. Which planet does the Empire use as the base for the first Death Star?
Um, I don't remember.
Scarif.
Huh.
Scarif. Scarif. I had to
Scarab.
look it up. I knew they
Oh,
had a base that they used for, supplies and transports while they were building the Death Star. I
yeah.
will admit I did not know this one. Fear is the path to the dark side. Who said that?
There is a path to the dark side. Is that what you said?
Fear is the
Fear.
path
Fear.
to the dark side. Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to, I don't remember what it is. Who said it? I couldn't do my voice.
Yoda.
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 Okay.
Okay.
The last two. These are hard, supposedly.
Oh.
What is the name of the pod race event Anakin Skywalker competes in?
There's like, oh, it's right there. It's right there, right, Heather? Wow.
Yeah, and I know I should know this. I know this,
Oh.
and I can't pull it up to save my life. So
Want to Eat Classic.
ah,
Hmm.
ugh.
Okay, so back to Rogue One. This is our last one. When was the last time you watched Rogue One?
Oh, jeez. It's been over a year.
Okay. What species stole the plans to the Death Star in Rogue One?
What species?
Mm-hmm.
A Wookiee?
Wookiee.
No, shoot. Not the sand people, the other ones, the short ones. I can't remember the name of the species. The little dudes
Not the Ewoks, the
do all the trading.
Well, I can't remember what they are either.
I can't either.
But that's not the answer.
Oh, dang it.
Is the
Like that, I
Boston.
kind of figured that was not the answer when you're like, I can't remember what they're called either.
Yeah.
So, some fun trivia that I did not ask.
What was the answer?
Bothans, B-O-T-H-A-N.
Oh, that's right, the Bothans. Oh, shoot.
So Yoda was almost a monkey. The plan was to have a trained monkey in costume play Yoda.
I'm glad they didn't do that. That would have looked really weird
Always so
considering how
unpredictable.
wise he was supposed to be.
Wow,
There
that's
you are.
interesting.
So, George Lucas had a dog.
Okay.
And there's several things from several different movies that were inspired by his dog, Indiana.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. He is an Alaskan Malamute that also inspired Chewbacca as a Wookiee.
I kind of had a feeling that was going to come up. That is so cool.
Originally, R2-D2 was supposed to speak English, but the censor board's got a hold of him.
It wasn't clean English, right?
No, he was supposed he in early drafts R2-D2 had full dialogues in English, and was quite rude to C-3PO.
Yep.
But it was changed because, you know, he swears so much.
That's why I was saying it wasn't clean English.
Yeah.
They
Well,
bleeped him out.
yeah, it's just all explicits, and the censor board got a hold of him. But no,
R
actually, somewhere in
R2
production.
has a potty mouth, hence why he's beeped all
Yeah.
the time.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it. So in early drafts, George Lucas considered making Luke a girl.
Really?
That would have been cool.
Hmm.
Prop-wise, Qui-Gon Jinn's computer was a repurposed Gillette razor. You know, the little...
Oh my god. That is funny. Ingenuity, man. Ingenuity.
So the famous scrolling text in A New Hope was not CGI. It was filmed over a physical model with a camera moving over it.
What?
So they actually had everything laid out on the ground, with all the text and everything, and they moved the camera down the text.
I did not know that. I literally thought they were holding it up and just going like that.
See, whereas I would have wondered, because I'm sure it was possible to print stuff on clear film, you know, like transparencies.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of expected that to be like one long piece of transparency that was scrolled.
That is
so,
what I would have expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, to me, that was an interesting trivia, you know, to look up and to come across, was how they actually did the scrolling intro.
Oh.
So, one last little piece that I found. Han Solo was supposed to die in Return of Jedi.
What?
He was supposed to sacrifice himself, but Lucas decided against it.
And maybe that may be why Harrison Ford insisted on Han dying in the Skywalker.
Yeah,
trilogy,
Rise of the Skywalker.
because he was supposed to die in the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He cheated death and it caught up to him.
Cheat death only so many times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I got 2.
Woohoo!
2. It's still an F, but I got 2.
All right, everyone. We hope you enjoyed joining us, and we hope to see you next month as we talk about Star Trek.
Yay.
Yay.
There we go.